pretty tough day today where, started a bit slow but corrected a lot of stuff and then saw some really good footy over right up to three-quarter time where the game was then even, and it really came down to that last quarter, which was a tough quarter for us. They really outran us through the midfield in the last quarter. There's certainly losing Paddy Ambrose early in the game made it very tough for our mids. We had to take Guelphy away from his role, and Myers and Stringer both getting knocks to their leg during the game meant they were really struggling, but we needed them to just play some midfield time to help the other boys, but really came down to just too much workload on the other two or three mids, and they got on top, but I thought the players certainly didn't stop having a crack at it and working to try and get things happening right down to the last few minutes. They were still trying to go forward and attack and score and win the game. So a lot to learn. Collingwood in very good form. Our form's been really good, and it matched up today for the majority of the game, and now we need to have a look at what we've got available going into next week and prepare really well and look forward to that challenge.
G'day everyone. Obviously not the result that we're looking for today, but certainly plenty of positives to come out of the match, and from a forwards perspective as well. I thought forwards today competed really hard. It was an interesting game because there wasn't a lot of inside 50s for both teams. I think it was like 47, 48 inside 50s. So we had to make the most of our opportunities when we went inside, and I thought at times we looked really dangerous when we got good one-on-ones going inside 50. Brownie and McKernan hit the scoreboard today. They kicked 5 goals between them. I thought at times our pressure inside our front half was really good as well. A lot to learn from, but a lot of positives to come out of the game. I thought we competed and our intensity was right there for all the game, and our effort, we tried to sustain it for as much of the game as possible. We look now forward to Gold Coast next week. It's obviously a 6-day break, so we make sure that we can manage the players through this week, get good recovery into them early in the week, and hit the ground running against Gold Coast.
From a midfield point of view tonight, up until three-quarter time, the boys are really good. I think it was even for clearances, contested possession, tackles were really close. It was the last quarter where they got away. We had Tommy Bell, Myesy and Jakey sort of all on one leg, which really hurt our depth in the midfield rotation. And we lost Guelphy to the back rotation when Paddy obviously went down early in the game as well. But that's no excuse. We needed to be better around the ball the last quarter. I think it was like 6-13 in clearances. Pendlebury especially really did damage and got their spread going with guys like Sidebottom and Phillips on the outside. So overall, pretty disappointing night with the mids. Couldn't close the quarter out. No excuses moving forward.
Defensively, I thought we held up really well today. Hooker and Hurley were intercepting inside their back 50. I think Collingwood had 47 inside 50s. At 18 shots on goal, they kicked accurately. DeGoey was the main forward that got away from us. I think he kicked 3 goals, but the rest of them we kept in check. So probably weren't able to get enough rebound out of McKenna and Sard, and they finished up playing deep at times inside our back 50. McNeese, I thought, was okay in his first game back. I thought Guelphy, when he went back into our back line, really showed good composure both in the air and at ground level. And as I said, I thought we sort of played really well and kept the team going. It was unfortunate that we did lose Ambrose early, and that really puts a lot of pressure on rotations throughout the course of our whole team. So it doesn't help circumstances, but as I said, Hooker had an interesting duel with Cox. I thought, and Hurley was on my check and then DeGoey late. And so I thought those guys actually more than held their own. As I said, I thought defensively we kept them down to 78 points. They're a high-scoring team. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get enough scoreboard pressure the other way. It is what it is. We've had a big 7 weeks, and we've got to get on with the next couple of weeks and see if we can rally and make sure that we can get on the winning ratio.